It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Girl, I want you right now. Baby girl, something I ain't seen before. Yeah, I want you. You got everything right now. Yeah, I want you. Tell me where to go right now. Right now. Just a little time, what I'm asking. If you open up your mind and imagine. If you was with a nigga like me, ain't no telling how we gelling the times you might free. Light breeze caught up in the tight squeeze, wrist full of ices and one of them Van Cleefs. Mr. Make It Happen, even touring overseas, you the main attraction, you got me lashed in. Singing tunes and fitting rooms, we spend the afternoon, day tripping on National Lampoon. And soon as I get you out the jumper, we gon' do a test drive, let me pull up on your bumper, ayy. Insurance with indoors, just let a brother know when it's slow or fast forward, it's fair warning. I ain't into the games, I play for keepsake. I give a fuck about the he say, she say.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, we're going to be getting into Usher and his performance that took place over the weekend, which has gone ultra viral. Where, of course, in Usher's act, he has a moment in the show where he brings a lady up on stage, and he's had many of these acts over the years. Before he was doing the thing with the cherry drop and all that different type of stuff. So now with the tour that he's been on with himself and Chris Brown, of course, Chris Brown was not present. He's going through his own legal issues overseas. He brought this young lady by the name of Gabrielle Cheyenne on stage to do the little interactive piece, right? Brings the young lady up on stage. He's serenading her, getting real close, getting real, intimate, I guess you could say. This is all fake. It's not real. He's not actually gonna kiss her or try to get her out of clothes or anything. But it's a part of the act. You know what I mean? Artists in R&B have been doing this for years, generations, decades. You could go back to fucking James Brown. You know what I mean? You could go back so many generations of versions of this happening at live shows and concerts. Male artists do it, women artists do it. It's a thing, right? Now, if you're not into that type of thing, cool. Not everybody's entertained by the same things, right? But we know that the serenade is a part of the show. However, she got brought up on stage and she basically continued to go through with the act by avoiding him, kind of getting up out his way, not embracing the moment, looking at him kind of crazy sideways. So much so that Usher ends up looking back at the crowd and saying, shit, I don't think she really want to be up here. What the hell? And getting up out of there. You know what I mean? Which again, this is what the artist is being paid to do. They're paid to come put on a show. That part of the show is a part of the act. It's to entertain the crowd. It's to give them a spectacle of some sort to be able to take home with them. Memorable moments. And she stripped that moment from him because she fucked it up. So this goes viral. It goes crazy. Oh, Usher got curved on stage. Not to mention his wife is there at the show. So clearly he's not like scouting women to like sleep with on stage. But the narrative, of course, is he got curved. And unfortunately, that's what it is because this woman came out and just couldn't play into it. Or rather, couldn't pass up the opportunity and let somebody who actually wanted to be up there have it, right? So that's one thing. But now it's gone to a whole nother place because this young lady couldn't just let the moment pass. And this is what happens now on social media with viral moments. And when, common folk, I guess, as you can say, get into the mix with the celebrity. They become a part of the moment. They become a part of the conversation. So now she's fighting back. She's now going at it with the viewers, with the people who have commentary about it. And now she's starting to throw mud of her own to try to defend herself and make herself look good, which ultimately only makes her look worse. So we've got a couple of pieces to the puzzle with this young lady, Gabrielle. But first, let us go ahead and just play the clip that went viral in the first place from the stage. So this is her. He walked off. This nigga walked off like, y'all up here wasting my motherfucking time. Y'all know I got a family. Y'all know I got better things that I could be doing with my goddamn time than to be up here entertaining you ungrateful miscreants. And this what the fucking thanks I get. Look at this nigga face. God damn. Nigga took his headset out and said, fuck these people. But let's continue with the show. So after all of this has taken shape on social media and all of the, people have spoken, she's decided to come out and speak for herself. Okay? So it says here, Usher fan speaks out about being kicked off stage during steamy performance. And here we get all of these different responses from social media. She posts unbothered. There was a bunch of people that were chiming in. And we're going to get to all of this stuff that they're putting in this little carousel here. So they say the Usher fan who was kicked off stage after she got visibly uncomfortable over his seductive dance moves has spoken out. Gabrielle Cheyenne wrote in a Facebook post that Usher's team moved her and her mom, Tia Bird, to the VIP section before she was brought on stage at the singer's Nashville, Tennessee concert last Friday. Okay? So they were moved into the VIP section, She then says, first off, nobody is declining to go on stage. So she's addressing everybody who said, if you didn't want to be up there, just don't do it. She said, I look good as fuck. You thought I wasn't going to let thousands of people see me on the big screen where you bitches will never be? This is why I said she only ends up making herself look worse. We're going to get the full post in just a moment. Screenshots of her leaning back like Fat Joe. Cheyenne continued, my mom and I had floor seats. Their team approached us and moved us to VIP before the show even started. Pretty privileges in all caps. Something you hoes would never know about. She went full sweetie on the people. This is what happened when you empower these motherfucking light brights, man. I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm one to talk. She says, y'all wanted me to get up there and fuck him at that point? Chat folks aren't used to anything. That's the most exciting thing that would have happened in y'all little ass lives. Fuck y'all disrespectfully. Was this in chat or was this in Nashville? I could have swore they just said it was in Nashville, not Chattanooga. And we've got the screenshot of the full post. So she says, and this was deleted from her Facebook. She says, first off, nobody is declining to go on stage. Right? I look good as fuck. You thought I wasn't going to let thousands of people see me. So she says, fuck that. I paid for this fit. I did this makeup. You don't think I'm gonna let people see me on stage? To hell with this nigga show. I'm the show. Okay? On the big screen where you bitches will never be, as if he doesn't pick someone at every show. She says, my mom and I had flow seats, caps. Their team approached us and moved us to VIP before the show even started. Yes, they were already making the move. You're the one who didn't catch the cues. You were moved to VIP so that they could come retrieve you for the reveal on stage. Pretty privilege is something you hoes will never know about. They don't say who you're going up there for. Y'all wanted me to get up there and fuck him at that point. Chat folks aren't used to anything. That's the most exciting thing that would have happened in y'all little ass lives. Fuck y'all disrespectfully. Okay? This was posted and deleted from her Facebook. She came back. She said, my attitude isn't nasty until I'm provoked. Y'all aren't gonna get on the internet calling me out my name and disrespecting me and expect me to keep it cool. Y'all don't know me in real life. I'm quiet and keep to myself. But don't think that y'all are gonna bully me about an experience that y'all didn't get. Okay? So this is the young lady here. Additionally, Cheyenne said she wasn't intimidated by the crowd. So that was another thing, because some folks were like, well, maybe she was just starstruck and in front of this big old crowd, stunned, didn't know what to do. But she rebutted that as well. She said she wasn't intimidated by the crowd because she was so distracted by the guest singer on stage. You're not paying attention to that. Usher is right in front of me. That's what I'm looking at, she shared. Everything else is drowned out. Additionally, Cheyenne's mom spoke out about the debacle on Facebook, sharing a photo of Cheyenne with Usher's wife. Usher's wife and Gabrielle after the stage appearance. Y'all, she ain't mad, so why the fuck y'all mad? Bird wrote, which is her mom. So this is a photo of Miss Gabrielle and Usher's wife. Okay? So they say, hey, Usher's wife took a photo with her. Why y'all tripping? In the viral moment from Usher's concert, Cheyenne looked painfully uncomfortable when Usher sang to her and tried to get her to recline on the onstage bed. Usher says, I don't think she want to be on stage, huh? Eventually, Usher stepped away from Cheyenne and waved his hand backward toward the stage in a signal to bring her off. And again, he wasn't finna smash the girl on stage. It's just a fucking part of his act. Which leads us to today. She's decided to go live and talk about her experience and clap back at the people who are criticizing her, because she can't take these people's thoughts. Now, I'm not going to watch this whole thing. This is over 44 minutes of her, but I'm going to take as much as I can from it. We'll skip around just to see her thoughts on all of this, and then we'll move on with our lives as she should. Okay?
That I'm not this mean girl or this person that always has an attitude. Same way the people in Chattanooga, when I said chat, people aren't used to anything. And it's true. People from Chattanooga get mad at you for something that you got to experience. It's okay for y'all to have an opinion, but when you start disrespecting me and saying outlandish things, I can get frustrated and mad too, because I'm a real person and I have feelings too. I'm not anybody would have reacted the exact same way because you're frustrated. I have nothing to do with how my family responded. I'm my own person. I know how to handle myself as a grown woman. And the image that's being portrayed of me isn't correct. That's never been me. I'm a person. I'm a nurse. I take care of my son. I'm a mom. I mind my business. I've never, ever, 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 ever been in drama, going back and forth the same way y'all, the post that I made yesterday, y'all have never seen me post anything like that before, because that's never been my character. It's just frustrating when everybody around you especially so close like Chattanooga. It's people in Chattanooga that's around you speaking negatively about you for what? Why can't it just be, oh, maybe she was nervous, or we don't know what took place, or we don't know if she knew what exactly was going on. It doesn't have to be oh, well, you shouldn't have got up there and all of this. People are using my photos from years ago, posting me with my kid. I'm very, 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 very private with my kid. Very private with my child. I never post my kid unless.
Yeah, I think that's a little. It's extremely excessive. If people are posting your kid because it's something you did at an Usher show, that's a bit much. I don't know. I can't verify that as true. I'm not in the Chattanooga group chat. Shout out Chat Town. Uh, ain't that where Usher is really from too? By the way, so I know they taking this shit crazy. But uh, yeah, leave people kids alone. She could get her lashings on her own. Leave the kid out.
Is an occasion or every now and again, but y'all don't see my child very often at all because that's something that I hold very close to me. So to go as far as posting me with my kid and all of this, using me, Bama, the wing place, using the photo, it's all Mon Frank when he was posting that, which that's cool. Everybody just wanted to laugh off of it, and it wasn't. Chat was doing more degrading than they were trying to lift me up and be like, oh, well, yeah, I know her. It's even people in the city, in my city personally, saying, oh, well, I know her. No, you just because you know of me doesn't mean you know me. It's very few people who actually know me and know who I am in real life. I will give the shirt off of my back to anybody. I go above and beyond for everybody around me. And to say that I have a stank attitude or anything like that, I don't pop off at people until they pop off at me. I sit back, mind my business, and that's it. I'm not responsible for what anybody else put on social media or anybody.
Okay, so let's get into your mindset of what was going on stage. Okay, apparently Chattanooga is ripping her a new one, right? And I understand the frustration and feeling like this, you know, the so-called punishment ain't worth the crime or whatever you want to say. I get that too. But I want to get into what happened on the stage. Can we get to that part? Let me see.
And this has been blown way out of proportion. It was never supposed to be this big. I got on stage with Usher. In front of thousands of people, whether if it was me wanting to just have the experience or just me to be seen.
You didn't enjoy it, I guess.
How do y'all know that once I got up there, I didn't feel uncomfortable or whatever? Like, it's just so much to it. And I don't have to explain what exactly went through my mind right at that moment or what led up to that event.
Damn,
I was at the concert. We got moved from the floor to VIP. And once I got off the stage, I went back to VIP and finished enjoying the concert. I didn't think it would be this serious. And then for all these news articles and these big sites to try and take my words and flip them around and anything like that with the pretty privileges or anything like that, trying to paint me as a mean girl. I don't be on social media. I don't bother people. I mind my business.
I mean, you said pretty privileges, something you hoes will never know about. I mean, I don't know how you can really twist those words. I mean, you said it. You turned full sweetie on the people. You did that. Now, the best thing you could do is say, I don't truly mean that. I was going through emotional distress, not like for a lawsuit, but you know, I was fucked up. I had never had this much attention on me. Number one, I was in there with, 50,000 people or whatever it is, 30,000 people. I had never had that much attention on me. But then after the shit went down, everybody shitting on me, saying I fucked up his show. I'm ungrateful. I fucked it up. I didn't know how to handle it. I've gotten, over 10 million impressions over the last 2-3 days, and I didn't know what to say. I got frustrated. I said some shit I didn't mean. It's very simple. I think most people can identify with people that do that, but you're not even owning up to that. You saying niggas done twisted your words when the screen cap says exactly what your words were. So if we're going to criticize those that are posting and talking about it, you got to also accept accountability on your end. Again, this shouldn't be as big as it is, but now you're playing into it by doing all of this extra stuff. And you tried to milk some TikTok followers out of it so you could do a so-called story time. So then you say, come follow me for a story time. And then you say, I don't owe y'all an explanation. What are we doing? Follow me on TikTok for the story time, people. You get on there for story time. I don't owe y'all an explanation or nothing. Well, I'm sorry. I thought that's what this was for.
Y'all read my tone from my post because I was mad. I'm angry.
Yes.
I'm a person who sit back and don't say anything. So for y'all to be attacking my character, I'm going to get upset because I'm a real person with real feelings at the end of the day. And no, I'm not married or no.
Now, I did see a post out there, and I had a feeling it was fake. It's a post that's got over 1.5 million views on Twitter that's circulating, where she said he was ugly in person and his breath stank and all this stuff. I figured it was fake because a lot of times people just put quotes and then put words behind it and they say that the person said it. I never trust those quotes. If I can't find an actual post from the person saying that, or if I can't find an actual video of a person verbally saying that shit, I never take that as the gospel, because I know how niggas on social media, namely Twitter, get down. They will say you said anything with a motherfucking quote in the picture. They could say you hate MLK and don't celebrate his birthday, and they'll put that bitch out there with your picture next to it, and have a lot of people who just don't have any media literacy, don't have any effort towards trying to figure out the truth. They'll fucking hate you, and they'll go to their grave really thinking you said some shit about MLK that you never did. So this is why I went to go find this stuff from the source to see what exactly her words are. You got anything else? What the hell? You reading the comments?
And me saying about Chris, yes, I went to the concert solely off of Chris Brown. I'm more of a Chris fan than I am a Usher fan, regardless. So I went there, me saying I wanted Chris and Chris only. Yes, I wanted to see Chris
Damn,
Brown.
did you really say the
Of
quote?
course, if I could have went on stage with Chris, that would have been fine too. But I went to that concert strictly for Chris Brown. Yes, I know Usher's music. I've listened to it since I was a child. Yes. Chattanooga is just full of people that feel like they're entitled. Y'all feel like y'all entitled to tell me how I'm supposed to feel, and like I'm wrong. I paid my money the same way y'all paid y'all money to experience a concert, and I just so happened to be asked to go on stage. But I didn't intend for I didn't think my character would be attacked like this, to make it seem like, oh, well, she just a light-skinned mean girl and whatever else. No, I don't do social media. I don't get on social media. I mind my business.
Well, here you are. All right. And apparently Live Bites caught another screenshot from her where she says, I went on stage and no, they don't tell you who. So I guess she's saying they don't tell you who you're going up there for. Who, what, when, where. She said, baby, I wasn't going up there for Usher. I wanted Chris and Chris only. Anyways, anybody who wasn't sitting VIP, you weren't either. They upgraded your ticket. You didn't have VIP. They placed you there. Anyway, anybody who wasn't sitting VIP or has a face card that doesn't qualify should hush. So she said, if you ugly, if you don't look like me or better, you shouldn't have an opinion on this matter. And this is why she's now claiming people are twisting her words, although these are her words and they've been captured on social media. I find it hilarious that she says I was there for Chris and Chris Brown only. And then when people ask why you went up on stage, you say, well, I still wanted the experience. I felt like I looked good and I wanted to be seen. Well, what do you think people are going to say? And then you start shitting on people saying these are pretty privileges. Y'all wouldn't understand what that's like. If you wasn't sitting in VIP or if you ain't got the face card like me, you shouldn't have an opinion. Yeah, folks are going to take issue with that. So, the end of the day, this is a fleeting moment, but my biggest takeaway from it, as I stated toward the beginning of the video, is like, you really fucked up a portion of that man's show. You know what I'm saying? The very show that you paid for and so many other thousands of people paid for, that portion of the show was not supposed to go that way. And you played your role in that. That would be my biggest takeaway from it, as somebody who just comes from a musical background and knows what these artists put into what they do. If you didn't want to be up there, if you didn't want to engage, if you didn't want to have a good time, you robbed someone else. There's definitely somebody else that was in that building that looked the part, that could have gone up there, had a great time, engaged, went through with the act that was being put together, and the rest of the show would have gone on, But let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to